Listen closely, because what I'm about to share is not just a simple message. It's a serious warning from heaven meant specifically for you. You didn't end up here by accident. It wasn't a random click. I, your God, have guided you to this moment. Something powerful is happening in the spiritual world right now. A truth that can no longer stay hidden is ready to be revealed to you. What I'm about to share isn't just words. It's a decree from heaven, a breakthrough in the unseen world that's already begun. You'll start to see it show up in your life from now on. Pay attention, not just with your ears but with your heart, because what's coming is real, deep, and necessary. There are people around you who smile and act kind, but secretly, they hold hatred for you. Some of these people are close to you, even in your own home, pretending to love you while secretly hoping for your downfall. Today I will expose all of it. All the lies, the false masks people wear, will fall away, and everything hidden will come to light. I declare to heaven and earth that their time is over. Nothing that has been covered up will remain hidden anymore. Anyone who tries to harm my children or bring trouble to my anointed ones is challenging me directly, and no one can win against the Almighty God. If you felt blocked, if doors have shut or paths have been closed, if your business or relationships have struggled for no clear reason, I want you to understand why. It's because of the envy, the evil words, and the prayers spoken against you. There have been people pretending to be friends, all while secretly planning your failure. If this message speaks to you, don't be afraid of what might come. I'm with you and I won't leave you. I know you felt weak recently, and that's why I'm speaking directly to your soul. I'm here. Don't get lost in the distractions of the world. Take a moment to rest in me and focus on what truly matters. Your family, your spiritual life, and your connection with me are what truly matter. Fill yourself with my word, for it nourishes the soul and lights the way in the darkness. Pay attention now, for I am stepping into your world. I am cleansing everything that has been polluted. My wind is blowing over your house, your paths, your relationships, and your projects. I am breaking ties that seemed good but were actually traps. I am undoing secret agreements made against you without your knowledge. And listen closely, the blessings that were held back, bound, and stopped in the spiritual world are now being released. I am the God who sees the hidden things, the one who examines hearts. I will not let your life continue to be drained by lies, envy, or the enemy's tricks. If you're hearing this now, it's because the time of silence is over. The time of silently enduring is finished. This is a new time. I am lifting you up, honoring you, and prospering you. I will prepare a table for you in front of your enemies, as it is written. If this resonates with you, write "I rise" below. I've seen every conversation where your name was spoken. I was there when they smiled at you, then spoke poorly of you. They cannot deceive me. If I remained silent, it wasn't because I abandoned you. It was part of the plan. I allowed everything to come to light, to show the results of falsehoods. Even lies bear fruit, but now I am uprooting those bitter fruits myself. Stand firm, because you will not lose this battle. I am giving you the answers you've been waiting for. The promotion they denied you, the money that vanished, the contract that stalled, the process that stopped. Now I declare it's all being unlocked. In the coming days, you will notice some people pulling away. Those who seemed like friends will start avoiding you without explanation. Don't see this as rejection. It is protection. I am separating what doesn't build you, what doesn't help you. While many said, "He will make it, he'll give up," I was smiling from heaven. I knew that even though your faith was small, it was anchored in me. If you haven't given up until now, hear this. It is I who take you by the hand and lead you to a place of honor. If this has touched your faith, write "I still believe" in the comments. And there's more. That money that seemed lost, that miracle that felt far away, that blessing that seemed impossible, it is already on its way. It comes like a river that breaks through every obstacle. It's proof that anyone who walks with me is never abandoned, never put to shame, never defeated. But I ask one thing from you: stay firm. Don't negotiate your faith. Don't lower yourself to the level of those who envy you. Don't repay evil with evil. While they plot your downfall, I am designing your rise. While they wish for your end, I am writing your new beginning. If this message has touched your soul and you feel it's for you, don't ignore it. This is not just another word, it's a prophetic act. Comment now. I take possession and declare to the spiritual world that you believe, that you receive, and that you accept this new time. Breathe deeply. This is only the beginning. What I have for you is greater than you can imagine. Even your biggest dreams cannot compare to what I have planned. I am your God. I do not lie, I do not fail, and I am never late. I arrive at the perfect moment. Comment below if you are ready for the supernatural. If you are waiting for this manifestation in your life, you love me, and you will be deeply blessed. Your unwavering faith has set you on the right path. Stay focused on my commandments. Let my word fill you up like water in a dry place. Your journey had been tough, but you chose change. A divine wind has filled your sails. Your desire for transformation has been heard, and I am here to bless you beyond the natural. These words you hear today are life-giving. They prove my faithful love. I am covering you with wisdom, expanding your vision, and strengthening your character. I am giving you a patience that only comes from heaven. Write 222 if you accept these promises, and listen with your spirit. There are things your physical eyes cannot see, but your spiritual eyes are starting to understand. I am preparing you for what is coming, something glorious, eternal, and full of purpose. And now, you are beginning to see what was once hidden. I am bringing to light what stayed in the shadows. What was confusing to you, I am making clear. What seemed stuck and disorganized, I am putting in order, because it is I, your God, who is at work, the one with all power in heaven, on earth, and beneath it. While many thought they had control over you, while they made plans and set traps, believing you were caught with no way out, they forgot one key thing. You have a God who never sleeps, never slumbers, never abandons, never loses control, and is never taken by surprise. I saw when they plotted. I saw when they smiled at you, then in the spiritual world stabbed you in the back. But listen closely. I stepped in. I entered your situation. I placed myself in the middle of your battle, and when I show up, no enemy can stand against me. Today, I am removing all dark influences from your home, your relationships, your work, and your life. I am breaking every hidden word, every curse, and every evil thought against you with my power. There are people who look you in the eyes and say they love you, but inside they are filled with envy that eats away at them. People who hug you, but in their hearts wish for your failure, your fall, your lack of progress. I, your God, promise you this will not continue. That project that seemed stuck, that deal that always fell through at the last moment, that money that vanished, that sickness that appeared for no reason, that constant confusion in your home, none of it was by chance. You can write, "My God fights for me," below if this message speaks to your heart. This is an act of faith. With a hidden weight of envy. It was spiritual oppression sent by those who praised you with their words but secretly wished you harm in their hearts. But that is over now, because I, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, declare that I have come down to fight this battle for you. I am covering your name with my glory. I am freeing your destiny and unlocking everything that seemed blocked, everything that was thought to be lost. I am bringing it back to life. You will see with your own eyes how those who now pretend to care for you will no longer be able to hide their true intentions. When my light shines, all darkness is revealed. When my hand moves, no one can stop it. And when my decree goes forth from my throne, there is no force on earth, in heaven, or in hell that can undo it. I am lifting you to a place of honor, breaking old chains, nullifying the words that hurt you in your childhood. I am undoing every vow made against you, destroying the spiritual clothing of humiliation, poverty, sadness, shame, and delay. Instead, I am clothing you with honor, abundance, joy, and favor. Listen carefully. What is coming will be so fast, so unexpected, that you will wonder, Lord, can all of this really happen at once? And I will answer, it is me. It is my hand, it is my timing, it is my work. Those who mocked your faith, those who laughed at your prayers, and those who thought your hope was foolishness, will have to see what I am doing. They will recognize that I am the God who protects you, who holds you up, and who lifts you with power. What I will do for you will be so clear, so visible, that even those who despise you will have no choice but to admit, this could only be done by God. If you believe this word is for you, comment, I take possession. I do nothing halfway. I do not deliver partial restoration. I am the God of full restitution. What envy held back, what bonds were broken, what the enemy stole, I am giving it back. But not the same way. I am returning it greater, multiplied and overflowing. That's why I tell you, stay strong. Don't give up now. Don't let discouragement take over, because you are at the exact moment where heaven is about to move on your behalf. You are at the turning point where everything shifts in your favor. Everything that seemed to be working against you will now work for you, because I am in control. Son, daughter, listen closely. I am here to defend you, protect you, and justify you. Today, I declare that I am preparing a table before you. It's not just any table. It's a table full of blessings, served in front of those who thought you wouldn't make it, in front of those who silently hoped for your failure. But listen carefully. This table isn't just physical. It's a table of peace, restoration, abundance, honor, miracles, contracts signed, impossible situations resolved, blessings beyond measure, and supernatural provision. It's a table that shows my favor on your life. If this word resonates with your soul, comment I am at the Lord's table and take a deep breath, because what I am about to reveal to you is just the start. Your eyes will witness what your enemies never thought possible for you, because I am your God, your Father, your defender, and my word will never return empty. Prepare yourself for what I am about to say, because it's deeper than anything you've ever heard. Don't think this word reached you by accident. This is not just another video on your screen. This is a divine encounter, a heavenly moment. Heaven is calling you to align with your purpose. It's a spiritual breakthrough that will change your life forever. I was there when your heart broke in silence, when you pretended to be strong, when you held back tears, when you hid your pain just so no one else would worry. I saw it all. I saw when you stayed quiet, holding in your words, enduring pain alone. You smiled on the outside while inside your soul was crying out. But I was there. I was always there. Every tear I collected, every sigh I heard, even your quietest prayers reached my throne like a cry of desperation. Now the time has come for me to rise in your favor as your God, your protector, your Father. I will not allow injustice to continue reigning over your life. I will not let envy keep draining your strength, nor will I let evil keep trying to hold you back, because I have set you apart. I have chosen you, and nothing or no one will stop the plans I have for you. Those doors that kept closing for no reason, those businesses that failed without explanation, those relationships that suddenly fell apart, there was a cause behind all of it. If you believe this, comment, "I was chosen by God." All of this happened because of poisoned looks, deceitful words, and hearts filled with hidden hatred. They were the actions of those who praised you in front of others but secretly wished for your downfall. But I say enough, because now is my time to act. I am lifting your name in honor. I am bringing justice from my throne. I am restoring what seemed dead and returning to you everything that seemed lost. But today, my child, I am stepping in. Today, with the authority of my name, I declare that every hidden evil plan will be shattered. I am breaking curses, canceling every word of destruction. I am undoing envy, and with divine fire, I am cutting off every tie, every trap, every evil pact made in secret against you. I declare that no work of evil will have power over your life. Do you remember that money that passed through your hands and vanished without reason? It wasn't just poor management. It was a spiritual prison built by the envy and lies of those who couldn't bear to see your light shine. But listen closely. I am breaking that chain, and I am ending that cycle of scarcity, delay, loss, and hardship. The time of restoration has come. I, your God, declare this new time. It is the time of abundance, of restoring all that was lost, of living the life I planned for you before you were born. There are blessings that were withheld, dreams you gave up on, projects you locked away because you lost hope, but I never forgot them. I've kept them for this exact moment. In the coming days, you will begin to notice unusual changes. People who once seemed close to you will start pulling away without explanation. It may feel like rejection or betrayal, but it is neither. It is not abandonment. It is my protection. It is my hand cleansing your surroundings. If you feel this message speaks to you, leave the phrase "I receive this time of divine cleansing" in the comments. I am separating those who smiled at you but secretly wished for your downfall. Those who pretended to be friends while praying against your future. I heard them, I saw them, and now I am taking action. They will not stay at your table. They will not sit with you at the feast of your victory. What I am about to do in your life requires purity around you, a clean environment, free from contamination. Doors that have been shut for years will open. Debts that seemed impossible to settle will begin to clear. Legal battles will be resolved. Unexpected calls will come, honorable invitations, and offers you never imagined will be presented to you. I am the one who opens, I am the one who decrees, and when I decree, no one can stop it. But I ask you this: guard your heart. Do not let it fill with the same bitterness that hurt you. Do not curse those who wronged you. Do not seek revenge, because vengeance belongs to me. Let me handle them, correct them, and bring justice, because my justice is perfect. If these words resonate with your spirit, comment below. I leave justice in God's hands. This is not just a comment, it's a prophetic act in the spiritual realm. As long as your heart remains aligned with mine, I will open the heavens over your life. I am preparing a time of honor. Those who saw you cry will soon see you rejoice. Those who saw you humbled will watch you rise. Those who saw you struggling to survive will witness you overflowing with blessings. Those who once saw you ask for help will now see you giving. Those who thought you were defeated will see you triumph. Because I am your God, I am faithful, and I never fail. If these words burn in your spirit, don't ignore them. I am not simply speaking to you. I am calling you, summoning you to declare your faith. Take a prophetic step right now. Comment, I take possession of this victory. This act in the spiritual world marks a turning point, a clear before and after. Get ready, because what I will do in your life will be so supernatural, so incredible, that not even you could have imagined. You will not receive this by your own effort, but because you belong to me. You are my child, and I love you more than you can understand. Listen closely. What I am declaring to you is not just a promise, but a command from heaven, a decree straight from my throne. Nothing and no one can stop what I am releasing over you. No dark words, no hidden evil thoughts, no secret schemes. If you believe this decree is for you, comment below. Nothing will stop me, because God decreed it. While you were going through your daily life, caring for your loved ones, secret meetings were being formed, poisonous glances thrown, and dark words whispered against you. Some thought, let's see how much they could handle. Let's see if God is really with them. But what they didn't know is that I chose you. I wrote your story, and I built invisible walls around you. No one touches my anointed ones without facing consequences. No one rises against those I support and stands. Many people underestimated you because of your humility, your silence, and your simplicity. While they planned for your downfall, I was planning your rise. While they sowed pain, I sowed restoration. While they declared your end, I was creating your new beginning. Today, I undo, reveal, and expose everything that was set against you. It will fall to the ground, whether it was aimed at your home, your family, your business, your ministry, or your health. Nothing will stand. Pay close attention. There have been blessings, contracts, inheritances, and miracles that were held back, waiting for just one decree from me. And that decree is being released now as you hear these words. I am not just protecting you. I am positioning you for honor. Where you once went unnoticed, now you will be celebrated. Where you were rejected, now you will be embraced. What once seemed impossible contracts, payments, and stalled businesses are being unlocked right now. If this word speaks to you, comment below. The decree has been released. In the coming days, you will see unexpected money begin to flow. Resources you didn't seek will come to you. Doors that have remained closed for years will open so clearly that even the unbelievers will say, this can only be God's work. Those who owed you will return what they owe. They will call you to sign what they once denied you. You will receive honorable proposals, not for your own glory, but so that everyone will see that I am the one who sustains you. Many of those who once pursued you will disappear. My presence in your life will be so strong that they won't be able to handle it. Do not fear their departure. Every person I remove will be replaced by someone sent from heaven, people aligned with you, chosen by me, who will be instruments of blessing. Listen closely. Your name is already being spoken in heaven. Angels are being dispatched with keys, contracts, answers, provision, and decrees of honor. The whole of heaven moves when I decide to act on your behalf. Comment. My name is in heaven. If you believe these angels are coming for you, take hold of this word. This is not just a message, it's a divine command. Share this with someone you care about. There are lives that need to hear this now. Take a deep breath, because what I am about to reveal will be greater than anything you've experienced until now. Your journey has not been in vain. Every tear, every fear, every sleepless night, it was all preparation, because the extraordinary is closer than you think. My love for you is immeasurable, and my trust in your purpose is unshakable. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. I have seen your quiet struggles, your heartfelt prayers, and the steps you took even when you were afraid. None of it will be forgotten. You are being prepared for a new season. I, the Lord, stand with you. You have come a long way to reach this point, and there is no turning back now. I have brought you to this place of victory, where success is not just possible but certain. The dreams you have fought so hard for will not only come true but will be multiplied beyond what you can imagine. You and your family will receive blessings that will flow even in times of uncertainty and shaking. While many worry about scarcity, you will enjoy the abundance I place in your life. Even when others find opportunities scarce, your mind will remain fertile ground for my plans. Every new day, as you listen to my voice, I will plant seeds of renewal that will grow into ideas full of life. Embrace my eternal love, where the doors of heaven open and invite you into a peace so deep that it will change the way you live forever. In my constant presence, failure loses its power. It fades away because you are firmly rooted in my word, and only here will you discover true joy. This joy does not depend on what happens around you, but on the certainty that I am with you. Each day, no matter the external conditions, you will be filled with an energy that goes beyond what is normal, because it comes from the divine fire I have placed within you. My spirit will breathe new life into you, renewing your strength and sharpening your mind. New ideas will come to you like rain, and a holy passion will drive you to knock on doors that must open. If these words speak to you, comment with the word renewal. Do not be afraid to stand strong before leaders or influential people, for fear will have no hold on you. Not even the strongest forces in this world will break your spirit. With a sincere smile and a kind gesture, you will touch hearts, bring light, and see miracles unfold. The challenges you face now are only temporary shadows. They are not signs of defeat but part of the path to your growth. Everything that was taken from you will be returned, restored, and purified. Your destiny is not one of loss but one of fullness under my eternal covenant. You are my treasure, created with love and purpose. I did not make you for failure but for victory. Do not fear. I have been with you from the start. I am with you now, and I will be with you forever. Each time you wake, rise in faith and let my blessing fill you and strengthen you. I am close, even in your hardest moments. I speak to your heart in the quiet, and I watch over you with love, never leaving you alone. When darkness surrounds you, I command legions of angels to guard your every step and scatter the shadows. If you feel my presence with you, comment, I am not alone. When fear tries to approach, stand strong and remember that I have already dressed you in victory. Each day, my love for you grows stronger. The cross that was raised is not only a symbol of pain but a powerful reminder of my love for you, a love that brings life, joy, and completeness. I am yours forever, always willing to listen to your sighs and calm the storms in your soul. Do not let fear control you. I will never leave you. You are a precious gem in my eyes, inseparable from my love. Find rest in my peace and comfort in my embrace. Cast all your worries on me. I cover you with my grace and care deeply for you. You can talk to me anytime. I am here to help you carry the burdens that feel too heavy. My support is strong, even when you feel weak or lost. If discouragement fills your heart, come back to me. Together, we will find the path you need to take. My spirit lives inside you, giving you control over your emotions and leading you to joy. If you are ready to fully surrender, comment with, I walk with God. Do not fight the battles of temptation on your own. Give me your mind, your heart, and your soul. Stay away from people or places that bring confusion or pull you back into old habits of sadness or guilt. You are meant to live in freedom, covered by my love. I will protect you from the storms of this world. Guard your heart, for it is the source of everything in your life. Stand strong and do not let the hardness of this world take away your joy. I want my words to be the foundation of all your decisions, guiding you with each step and choice. Come to me for guidance, and I will show you a way free from traps and deception. I long to fill your home with wisdom and to bless your family with peace and spiritual growth. Make prayer a priority, and be careful with your words so you do not hurt others. Stay away from rumors, gossip, and lies that pretend to be truth. Do not let anyone plant fear or resentment in your heart. Come into my presence with freedom, bringing your thoughts, emotions, and doubts to me. Listen for my voice throughout your day, guiding you from deep within. If you seek divine discernment, comment wisdom below. Look around you, many live with hopelessness, but in you, I want to show my glory. Your brave spirit can lift others. You are my beloved child, with special gifts to honor my name. Do not worry about tomorrow. I have a divine plan for you. I made you with eternal love, and my plans will never fail. They will come to pass at the right time. While I desire all of your heart, I have known you since the beginning of time. I know your gifts, your struggles, and your moments of doubt. If you fall, come back to me with humility, and I will cover you with forgiveness. Do not hide in guilt or fear my justice. I already see your faults, yet I still chose you. Come to me sincerely. I am here to redeem you. Leave behind the fear and let go of anxiety. You have given your life to me. If you are surrendering your path to me, comment I trust you, Lord, below. My words bring healing to your soul, and I speak them with love. I want to lead you down the path of righteousness. Trust me. I am your strong tower and refuge in difficult times. Hold on to these truths, share them, and watch how my joy and peace fill your life. Your home will overflow with my presence. I am your friend and loyal protector. Listen closely, because what you are about to receive is not just a thought from your mind, nor a voice that rises from your emotions. What now reaches the deepest part of your spirit is my living word, direct and uninterrupted. This is not a passing idea or a temporary comfort from people. It is my voice, as clear as daylight and as firm as a rock, speaking to you now because the time has come. This is not just an ordinary moment. It's not a break in your journey for you to pause and think or rest. This moment is sacred, marked by me before the first star was ever placed in the sky. I have brought you here because your soul has been crying out, and I, your God, have heard every one of those cries. I have seen every tear you shed in secret, even those you didn't fully understand yourself. I have been present with you, even when you thought you were completely alone. You may think that many of the things you went through were random or pointless struggles, but I tell you that in every step, even the ones when you felt weakest, my hand was holding you. Though you didn't always realize it, you were never abandoned. Even when others overlooked you, when you felt invisible to those who said they loved you, I was watching you with an eternal focus, because I do not see as humans see. I do not judge by how someone looks, or by their actions, or by their pretty words. I look at the heart, and yours, even when burdened by pain, has stayed open to my presence. You have not hardened your heart, and for this reason, I am speaking to you clearly. I want you to know that your faithfulness, even in the darkest times, has been precious to me. Every time you chose to rise again, when everything inside you wanted to give up, that was an act of faith that heaven saw, my beloved. The days when you walked without knowing where to go were not wasted. I was working quietly in the background. When all the paths seemed to close, I started to make a new one, invisible to the world but perfectly laid out in my eternal plans. Now, the time has come for that path to begin to show itself. That is why I am speaking to you, because you are about to enter a new season. What once seemed still will begin to move. The doors you have knocked on for so long without an answer will start to open easily. The delays that made you question if I ever heard your prayers will turn into visible answers, because nothing you've gone through has been ignored by me. Not a single tear has fallen that I didn't collect, and no wound has been left without my promise to heal it. But listen closely to me, because I am not here to flatter you or give you comforting words. I speak to you with truth because I love you too much to let you stay in what is shallow. This is a call to wake up, to understand, to recognize that this moment is not like any other. You are being set apart for something greater. I have not been preparing you just to survive, but to walk with purpose, to move forward with spiritual authority, knowing that I, the Eternal, am supporting you. Many have ignored this call. Many have turned away from my voice, thinking that there will always be another moment, another chance, another day to return to me. But to you, I say, do not let this moment pass you by. Stay here. Listen to me, because this could be the last chance you have to see the fulfillment of what you've longed for. I do not play with your emotions, nor do I invite you to anything uncertain. When I speak, it is to bring about what I've promised. When I draw near, it is to bring change. But you must respond with all your heart. Things around you are about to change. Some will challenge your comfort, and others will bring unexpected happiness. But in all of them, I will be with you, and I have brought you here not to judge you, but to honor you. Yes, congratulations, because not everyone keeps going. Many give up, but you, despite your struggles and failures, still have the ability to hear me. That alone is something to celebrate. Heaven rejoices when one of my children keeps their heart open. The enemy tried to harden you. A world tried to destroy you. But you have made it this far with a heart that still holds hope, and that is all I need to call you to a new beginning. Do not look back. Do not stop to count what you have lost, because what is coming will be far greater. This is the time I have set for you. I marked it on my eternal calendar. I am not speaking to you by chance. I am the one who is, and who will always be. I have chosen this moment to show you that you are about to step into the fullness of my plan for your life. Not because of what you've done, but because of my grace. So do not fear, do not doubt. Just listen and prepare. Beloved child, listen closely and hold on to every word I speak, for these are not fleeting thoughts or empty promises that fade over time. This is my living and true voice, cutting through your doubts and fears to meet you at the very core of your spirit. I have come to speak to you not because you are lost, but because I am guiding you to a deeper understanding of my purpose. Every step you've taken to reach this point, every tear you've shed in silence, every sleepless night when you cried out with no answer, all of it was seen and recorded by me. Nothing in your life has been by accident. Nothing you faced has been outside of my eternal plan. My hand has held you up, even when you thought you would fall. When others left you, I stayed. When darkness surrounded you, I was your light, even if you didn't always recognize it. That's why I urge you to stay alert and aware, because every detail of this season is important for my unfolding plan. Do not think that you arrived at this moment by chance, my beloved. Do not believe it's a coincidence that you are hearing these words now. I arranged this moment for you. I led you to this place so you could understand that you are never truly alone, and that I am still guiding your life. Even when all hope seemed lost, I had already prepared the way for your new beginning. When your trust wavered, I was already holding you, making sure you didn't fall completely. Listen closely. There is a deep strength within you that has not disappeared. It has only waited for my perfect moment. and that moment is now. The greatest turning point in your life is not always marked by long periods or seasons, but by key moments. I tell you now, your next choice has the power to change the entire direction of your life. Do not let hesitation steal this truth from you. Do not let doubt cloud the reality of what I am bringing to you. I understand the heavy burden you have carried. I know how many times you have felt trapped with no way out. I know you even considered giving up on your journey. But I am living proof that perseverance brings its reward. In every season of darkness, I was there. With every silent cry that seemed unheard, I was listening. In every moment when it felt like nothing was happening, I was working. Now I speak. The time has come to strengthen you, to restore your trust. Do not underestimate the power of this moment. The decisions you make now will have a bigger impact than you realize. The paths that once seemed closed will begin to open, but you must move forward with purpose. Don't hold on to the thought that you will always have another chance. Don't think that you can delay responding to my call forever. I speak to you with love, but also with urgency. My voice is gentle but firm. I am calling you to a deeper awakening, to full surrender. What I have prepared for you is not small, not temporary, but eternal, firm and unshakable. But to receive it, you must be alert, you must believe, you must take action. I know doubt has whispered in your ear many times. I know weariness has tried to make you feel like your prayers were pointless. But I tell you now, not a single prayer has been ignored. Every cry you made in solitude, I heard. I am your eternal Father, the one who holds your breath, the one who guides your steps, even when you don't understand the way. If you are hearing these words, if you are receiving them, it is because I have arranged it this way. It wasn't by mistake, and it wasn't a coincidence. I brought us together at this moment to tell you that the time for your rise has come. Open your heart and do not resist what I am doing. I do not come to add burdens to you, but to lift them away. I am here to remind you of who you are to me, to renew your vision, to give you new strength. The enemy wanted you to believe you were finished, that there was no future for you, that all hope was gone. But I speak life, purpose, and hope over you. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Do not hold on to the past. Do not let old failures decide what I have planned for you. My plans are not erased by your stumbles. My will does not stop because of your mistakes. I am faithful when you are not. I remain steady when everything around you changes. Now, I am about to show you that all the time you thought was lost was actually preparation for this moment. This is the moment I've chosen. This is your turning point, and I am speaking to you now so that you no longer doubt or waver. Walk in the path I show you. Trust in me, believe in me, and you will see how the chains that have held you fall away, how the doors that once seemed closed will open, and how promises that seemed dead will rise again before your eyes. I am the God who gives life to what appears lifeless. I am the one who turns a dry land into water, the one who transforms a desert into a lush, fruitful garden. And so I will change your story, because my love for you has never wavered and will never change. My word does not come with loud noise, but with quiet strength that reaches deep into the very core of who you are. Nothing you've gone through has been unseen by me. I know every time you thought the light was fading, every path you walked down alone, thinking no one was there with you. I know your deepest thoughts, even the ones you never dared to share. I know how deeply you longed for someone to understand you, how much you wanted a sign that you were not walking in vain. And now, I am here, revealing myself to tell you that not a single step has been wasted. Everything you've been through, even what seemed like chaos, had its own hidden structure, a profound lesson, and a purpose that was set long before you ever began this journey. Nothing in my design is left to chance. The pieces that seem scattered today are already coming together in a pattern that will soon be clear. Every tear you've shed has planted fertile ground. Every moment of silence has given you a depth that is now becoming your strength. And while it seemed like nothing was moving, I was preparing doors you couldn't yet see. Even though you couldn't perceive it, I was working behind the scenes, pulling invisible threads to make sure everything fell into place. Now, as I speak, the truth is unfolding before you that even the times of waiting were a secret workshop where something unbreakable was being shaped within you. You did not arrive here by accident. The meeting of this moment is part of a plan that has been carefully woven together. It was no coincidence that you are where you are right now. I have been marking paths inside you so you could recognize my direction, even amidst the noise around you. I have kept within you an essence that could not be extinguished. The strength you once thought was dormant was never gone, it was hidden, waiting for the moment I had set. That moment is not far off. It is not some distant idea. That moment is now, at this very instant. Here begins the unfolding of everything that once seemed out of reach. Do not fear the change that is coming. What is ahead is not destruction, but transformation. What you thought was the end is really a new beginning. What seemed lost will now become the seed of something greater. Don't let insecurity steal away what is about to be born. The movement you will feel is not by chance, but the result of years of inner growth, of quiet persistence, of the courage to stand firm when everything around you seemed to fall apart. That persistence has not gone unnoticed. It was like a light that caught my attention, like a quiet voice that reached my ears. And now, instead of feeling abandoned, you will see clear direction. Instead of emptiness, you will experience fullness. Instead of closed doors, you will find open paths. What is starting to unfold before you is bigger than you have imagined. That's why I urge you not to measure what's coming with the standards of the past. Don't compare the new with the old. Don't let the memories of past failures put out the flame of what I am starting now. Every mistake you thought was final will turn into a lesson. Every loss will become a starting point. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Everything is used, transformed, and redeemed. What seemed like rubble will become your foundation. What you thought was destruction will turn into your testimony. And when you look back, you will understand that you were not being torn down, but rebuilt. I do not come to frighten you or to shake you without reason. I come to give you clarity and remind you that my faithfulness remains steady, even when everything around you changes. I come to help you see the meaning in every season you've lived. The nights that felt endless have built in you a strength that will now turn into the power to move forward. The weight you've carried is now being turned into authority to help others. What you receive is not just for you, but for others as well, so that the change you are experiencing can multiply into blessings. Let these words reach places nothing else has touched. These are not just words to comfort you for a moment. They are declarations about a destiny that has been carefully planned. Everything changing around you is reflecting a greater change happening inside of you. You are not the same person who started this journey. Something solid hath been formed within you, something that will stay. This is the sign that the preparation is finished, and now the unfolding of my plan begins to take shape in real ways. The crossroads are approaching, and your decisions will now set you on new paths. Doubt will try to rise up against you, but now is not the time to retreat. It is the time to take steps that once seemed impossible. What lies ahead requires courage, but it also brings great reward. With every step you take, you will receive confirmation after confirmation that my hand has not left you. This entire journey was not meant to break you, but to prepare you, so that when this moment comes, you will be ready to hold what is about to unfold. And that moment is not far off. It is happening now, right here at this very moment in your life. Long before you understood the flow of time or the weight of your own actions, I had already set out each moment you would live. There is not a single minute of your existence that has not been known to me, nor a single thought of yours that is foreign to me. The seasons of your life have not come by chance, and the experiences you've gone through were designed to shape a character in you that will stand firm. While many around you have sought clear signs to guide their path, I have been working in the hidden places, the ones that cannot be seen, but where true foundations are built. It is in those unseen moments that I have been forming something in you that cannot be knocked down by the winds of the present, nor weakened by the shifting of emotions. I have seen the depths of your thoughts, even the ones you never shared. I have watched your inner battles when no one else was there to notice. And even in those times, when words couldn't express what you felt, I understood your heart with perfect clarity. It wasn't your strength that moved me, but your honesty. It wasn't your achievements that drew me to you, but your quiet willingness to keep moving forward. I didn't measure you by what others saw, but by how you handled things in private. And that, more than anything, is what called my intervention into your life. Not because you demanded it, but because you were willing. And now, you are entering a phase of your life that cannot be compared to any of the ones before it. This is not a time for repetition, but for establishment. What was once preparation is now becoming a reality. What seemed far away is starting to draw near without you having to push for it. The things that seemed closed for so long are now beginning to open, not due to outside pressure, but because the exact moment has arrived. It's not because everything fits your plans, but because I have decided that this is the right time. When I mark the time, no force can stop it. When I set the processes in motion, no human or spiritual argument can halt the progress. I have started shifting things around you. Some changes will be so subtle that you might barely notice them. Others will be so obvious that you can't ignore them. But in all of them, I will be there, leaving signs that can only be understood when you trust me completely. I don't need to prove my faithfulness to you anymore, you've already seen it. And I don't need to explain every step to you. You have learned to follow even when you don't understand. This new phase is not about feelings. It's about maturity. It's not about short-lived excitement, but about steady perseverance. What lies ahead will require clear vision, a more sensitive ear, and a stronger will. And that is exactly what I have been shaping in you. The speed of the changes may be overwhelming if you're not rooted in what I have already shown you. Don't let the fast pace of the world around you distort what I have revealed to you in private. Many will wander aimlessly, trying to figure out the right direction, but you don't have to guess. You've been equipped with not only understanding, but with discernment. Don't follow what looks good on the outside, but follow the inner certainty I've placed within you. There are paths that look prosperous, but their end is empty. That's why I have stepped in to keep you from taking those paths that may seem successful but are not backed by me. For a long time, what you did in obedience seemed to have no visible result. Many questioned your choices, and some even mock your persistence. But now you will see how the seed that was hidden under the soil begins to grow with unexpected strength, not because you've done something new, but because this is the time I have set. When I mark the moment for growth, everything that seems still begins to thrive. And when what grows is the result of obedience, no system or person can take credit. This new phase will not be defined by what you can do, but by how sensitive you are to my guidance. You won't need to prove anything, you will only need to respond. I will not ask you to fight to be seen, but to stay where I place you, because that is where the provision you need will come from. You won't be chasing after doors, but you will watch as the doors move toward you. What you longed for so long will now begin to come after you. What you thought you had lost will return to you with honor. Not because you demanded it, but because you waited without giving up. Not everything you know will stay the same. Some things will fall away, some relationships will end, and some habits will be removed. This is not punishment, but preparation, because there are burdens you cannot carry into this new phase. There are voices you can no longer listen to, and influences that must be silenced for the full picture to be revealed. Do not fear the separation. What is part of my plan will remain, and what is not will be removed without effort. Though you may not understand it now, later you will see that what seemed like loss was really preservation. This is not just another season, but the beginning of a completely new dimension. What you will experience is not a repeat of the past, but a brand new reality. The words I have spoken over you are not empty. They are not echoes, memories, or ideas. They are living declarations that are now moving toward fulfillment. The atmosphere has shifted. The heavens are no longer closed. The flow that was stopped has started again, and you have unknowingly been placed at the center of it. Long before the mountains were made, and before your first days on earth, I already saw the path you are walking today. Nothing about your life escapes me, not even what others would see as small or insignificant. I have been working behind the scenes, moving unseen forces so that when the right time came, everything would come together in perfect harmony. Now, you are at the moment where heaven and earth meet to open up a new path for you. This is not the result of chance, but of a plan that was set in motion long ago. For a long time, you watched as others moved forward while you remained in waiting. It wasn't abandonment but protection. There were places you weren't yet able to handle. There were doors that, if opened too soon, would have changed what was being built inside you. That is why I held back certain opportunities and closed certain doors, not to deny you your destiny, but to protect its purity until you were ready. What felt like a delay was actually a shield, keeping you from stepping into things that you were not yet prepared for. This is a moment of a new kind of revelation. I am not calling you to follow old formulas or repeat past patterns. I am leading you into a new understanding where your trust is not based on what you can see, but on the certainty of my ways. Up until now, you have learned how to stand on your own. Now, you will learn how to move forward without relying on what once supported you. What is coming will not be anything like what you've known. It is a path where old ways fall apart and new directions are set. What once seemed unreachable will be redefined, and what felt far away will come close. You have gone through deep internal changes in silence, and during that time, I have worked in ways you couldn't see. I have given you tools, insights, and skills that once seemed confusing, but now you will understand why they were needed. The challenges ahead will require a clear vision and a strong heart, and those are exactly the qualities I have already placed inside of you. Nothing I have put in you will go to waste. Nothing that has shaped you will be unused. It's time for a real shift. This isn't just a change of scenery, but a deep internal adjustment that will prepare you to step into places that once felt too far out of reach. What I will show you won't come with noise or human announcements. It will unfold like the dawn, unstoppable, even though it seems to happen slowly. It will be clear to those who are ready to see it. You will witness, step by step, how everything falls into place with perfect precision. In this phase, there will be no need to prove anything. The evidence won't come from your words, but from the results that will begin to show. Your actions will speak louder than any argument. What once seemed out of reach will be within your grasp without you needing to struggle endlessly. What seemed like a wall will become a door. What appeared impossible will become the place where your dreams are realized. Each step forward will be proof that the work never stopped, but was quietly preparing to come to life in its fullness. This is also a time of deep cleansing within you. Some of your motivations will be adjusted, and some of your intentions will be refined, not as punishment, but as the purification needed to carry the new. There are burdens that you cannot bear, and heights you cannot reach while carrying the old weight. It's why I am removing what isn't necessary and strengthening what is essential. Though you may not fully understand the processes, trust that none of this is by accident. Every movement is carefully timed, so you don't lose your balance as you rise. Now, as you take in these words, a new kind of clarity will begin to take shape inside you. It's no longer the clarity of someone seeking answers, but the clarity of someone who understands their path. Do not look for external signs when I have already given you internal ones. Your certainty won't come from what others say, but from what I've placed deep inside you. As you walk forward, you'll see confirmation after confirmation, not to convince you, but to strengthen the trust already within you. This marks the start of a new stage, where the exhaustion of the past gives way to steady progress, where the uncertainty of walking without a map turns into the security of firm steps, and where efforts that once seemed fruitless transform into unexpected outcomes. Everything you've gone through has been preparation. Everything has been building toward this moment. Everything has been carefully aligned, and now you will see it with your own eyes, not as a far-off promise, but as a reality unfolding before you. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not an idea from your imagination, nor a voice rising from your emotions. What now speaks deeply to your spirit is my living word, clear and uninterrupted. It is not a fleeting inspiration or a momentary comfort. It is my voice, as clear as the daylight and as firm as the rock, speaking directly to you because the time has arrived. This is not just an ordinary moment. It is not simply a pause in your journey for reflection or rest. This moment is sacred. It was marked by me before the first star ever appeared in the sky. I have brought you to this point because your soul has been crying out, and I, your God, have heard every cry. I have seen every tear you shed in secret, even those you didn't fully understand yourself. I have been present even when you thought you were completely alone. You may think that many of the things you went through were random or meaningless struggles, but I tell you that in every step, even when you felt your weakest, my hand was holding you. Though you couldn't always see it, you were never abandoned. Even when others overlooked you, when you felt invisible to those who claimed to care, I watched you with constant attention, because I do not look the way humans do. I don't judge by appearance, performance, or flattering words. I look at the heart, and yours, though burdened by pain at times, has remained open to my presence. You have not allowed your spirit to harden, and for that reason, I have come to speak to you with clarity. I want you to know that your faithfulness, even in the darkest moments, has been valuable to me. Every time you chose to rise again, even when everything inside you wanted to give up, that was an act of faith that heaven saw, my beloved. The times when you felt lost and had no clear direction were not wasted. I was working behind the scenes. When all paths seemed to close, I began to prepare a new one, unseen by the world, but perfectly planned in my eternal purpose. Now, the time has come for that path to begin to take shape.